We live in a world that runs on data. It's how Amazon and Netflix know which movies and products to recommend, how Starbucks manages a global supply chain, and how Uber connects drivers with passengers in real time. But the thing is, data skills aren't just for tech companies or professional analysts anymore. Everyone works with data to some degree, and everyone can benefit from data literacy skills. In this video, we're covering an important topic that will help you take your data literacy to the next level. We've talked about the importance of context in terms of data-driven decision-making and transforming raw data into meaningful information. Now let's see how context can be used in terms of data visualization and storytelling. Whenever you're presenting or visualizing data, remember that context gives those numbers meaning and helps users interpret them accurately. Suppose you're a manager and one of your analysts drops a report on your desk that looks like this: 690 October transactions. Just like our example with the doctor, this is simply a data point, which in isolation means very little. To interpret what this number actually means, we need to understand things like how it's changing over time, how it compares against previous periods, and ultimately whether or not that number should be considered good or bad. Now consider this version of the report. Here we're showing that same KPI value, but also adding reference labels to compare against last month, last year, and target. We're using line charts to show the trend over time, draw attention to high and low points, and clearly visualize year-over-year comparisons, which just packs so much more information into this view. And by adding this context, now we're able to draw meaningful conclusions like these. There were 690 transactions in October, down 4% versus last month, but up 9% year-over-year. We exceeded our target in September and October after falling short in August. We see an upward trend throughout the year with a significant July peak, and based on historical seasonality, we can expect a strong November and December. So just remember that anytime you share data, it's critical to think about how you can add context to make it as meaningful as possible. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, we've got a brand new Data Literacy Foundations course, and it's entirely free. You can check it out at mavenanalytics.io. So whether you're an individual looking to build confidence, a leader seeking to empower and upskill your team, or a data professional just trying to stay ahead of the curve, this is the course for you. We've got a lot to cover, so let's dive in.